big league reporters about the mental state of President Trump, implying, or not just coming out, implying, saying that he looks like he has early onset dementia. He's unstable, he's destructive, he's imbalanced at a time where we could very well be facing a war with North Korea. You've had a lot of interactions with the president. Tell us about what you view his intellectual, mental capacity.
Those accusations are absolutely outrageous. I mean, I speak to the president on a virtually daily basis, and I'm involved with him all the time on all these issues. And that kind of accusation is totally baseless and outrageous.
I mean, it's so personal, and as someone who, my father had dementia, and it's personal to me. And yet these charges are being thrown around, a lot of people believe, as a precursor to perhaps a Democrat takeover in 2018, and then ultimately a push to try to remove him from office. That feeling is in this building. The Democrats want to invalidate this election one way or another.
Look, I think those kind of accusations are completely off base and irresponsible. Let's argue over the issues. We have different points of view. For example, the decision to get on the tax bill was totally partisan. Every Democrat said, I don't want to do tax reform. Every Republican said, I do. That's the appropriate area for us to have our discussions in public about the future of the country.
Shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who does not exist. A young loner on a crusade to champion the cause of the innocent, the helpless, the powerless, in a world of criminals who operate above the law.
Hey, it's me. Welcome to Trump Mafia. Now, I know that I don't like rhinos, and you know that you don't like rhinos. And I don't like some of these people that are in Congress. They're all swamp rats, as far as I'm concerned. We do have people that step up to the historic moments, and people that become part of these historic moments. Now, John McCain said he will vote yes for the giant tax cuts, the biggest tax cuts in U.S. history, and how he was influenced to do so, we will never know. And I will not praise this guy until he actually does it, because anyone who votes for it, and we're talking about the giant Trump tax cuts that will be legend in the future. People will still be talking about it. It's a moment that is so big, so important, so historic that I'm at a loss for words. I cannot properly explain what a big deal this is. And I have to say, Paul Ryan and Mitch McConnell, we hate them, to be honest. But at the same time, Trump's been working with these people, and we're now talking about legislation, not an executive order. We're talking about legislation that is so vital for our nation. And President Trump somehow got Paul Ryan and Mitch McConnell to do it. But at the same time, you also have to applaud Paul Ryan and Mitch McConnell for doing it. Because Mitch McConnell, he's not a dummy. You may not like the guy, but he's a very smart guy. So now I will call him OOGWAY. Okay? Sensei OOGWAY. And President Trump is like the Lion King, and Paul Ryan, I don't know, still looking for a cartoon animal that represents Paul Ryan. And I'll just have to think about that. But I'm saying that Mitch McConnell deserves the kudos here, because you have John McCain and some of these other rhinos and suddenly voting for something that really elevates Trump. Even John McCain, who literally hates President Trump, is voting for it. And of course we'll have to see when he actually does it. You never know with this psychotic fool. But Mitch McConnell pulled out some magic here. And like he says, he works with Trump on a daily basis, talking about everything. So it really does seem that President Trump can work with anyone, and he can convert them or make them march in the right direction. And that's called leadership. And it always brings out the best in people, even these rhinos, Paul Ryan and Mitch McConnell, who've been laying down like sick dogs in front of Barack Obama and Nancy Pelosi in the past. Well, now they have their energy, and they're getting it from this leadership of President Trump, the Lion King, Donald the Great. And you can tell that Mitch McConnell, he's so damn old, he's like a turtle, everybody knows that. But you can see a sparkle in his eye. And it's kind of fun to see that these people are becoming more responsible and working to make America great again. And so I know many people are still on the left, right. I just care about the Trump nation and President Trump and his leadership, but also the leadership in the House of Paul Ryan, working even with the Freedom Caucus now, and Mitch McConnell in the Senate. I mean, we have to give kudos to all these people.
Say, all right, all right, all right.